My car's gone, stolen.
Oh, stolen?
What's up, guys?
No,
How you guys doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, we have see you later. We're here on Friday, last day of the week for our isolation workouts, but we go every single day for our program. All right. And if we were doing our actual program indoors like we used to do every single day, tomorrow would be one of our funnest days. It would be our open gym day, right? And open gyms are very, very important because it allows you to have a chance to play basketball free from anything else. All right. A lot of people like the games because their parents like the games. A lot of people like the games because they're also very competitive. All right. Because the games you have a scoreboard. The games you have like earning your playing time. The games you have like showing off all the stuff that you've like worked for. Right. But the open gyms are when you have no excuses. All right. During the games, maybe the play isn't designed for you. During the games, maybe the coach isn't giving you enough playing time. During the games, maybe there's too much pressure. All right. During open gyms, you get to experiment. During open gyms, you can get to go for it. But because of that, everyone's trying to get theirs. All right. Everyone's trying to get their own shots, get their own things up. But open gym is also a time where you can be brave and you get to take yours. And if you're a player who wants to shoot the ball really, really badly, you're just like everyone else in open gym. And you're going to make it a bad experience. But if you're a player who truly wants to win and get everyone involved and explore everything, not just shooting, because you can shoot on your own. I mean, heck. And you're trying to get other people's shots, now you're the most valuable person in the world during open gym. Everyone's going to want to be on your team. Everyone's going to want to play with you, for you. And you're going to become a very invaluable person during open gym, but also the real games as well. So I would say creating for everyone's shots is more important than getting up your own shot. And if you're in an open gym with a lot of average players, you may never see the ball because they're going to be shooting, they're going to be shooting, they're going to be shooting, and they're hot doggers, right? And then when they pass to you, what are you going to do? You're going to shoot it. So you're just like they are, and they will understand that. They will say, okay, cool. When you pass to me, I'm shooting. When I pass to you, you shoot. Whoever has the ball shoots it. But if they are all shooting the ball every single time that they get in, they're being selfish. And then the one time the ball happens to roll to you, you drive and you create for them and you say, shoot it, I got you. And then the ball misses, you go get the offensive rebound, you pass out to them again and say, shoot it again. I need you shooting every shot. Let's go, let's go. Now, who are they going to let bring the ball up the court? When they're all arguing, when they all can't create their own shot, because creating your own shot's hard, dribbling down, doing step back, stuff like that. But when you make their shot easy, their shot's more likely to go in. They're going to start noticing you. And it might not be the first day, maybe the second day, maybe the 19th day. All right. But the guy who creates is the guy in charge. All right. That's the person that decides. And if I had a choice of to shoot the first 3 shots or the last 3 shots, I'm picking the last 3 shots. All right. And when you have defined yourself as the absolute point guard, the person that's in charge, the person that gets everyone else theirs, now you have all control of the basketball court. And that's what you can establish slowly during open gyms. So if everyone had that mentality, now you have a fun open gym where everyone's trying to get everyone open. Everyone's trying to get the best shot. But it starts with one person. And that one person might as well be you. Speaking of you, what's up, Leandre? How you doing, man? You were almost late. You were not late. You're all good. All right, welcome, welcome. And whoever else is here says that we have 2 people. Hey, what's up? All right, the quote of the day. Today is a Friday. It's not Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but it's a Friday. So 6-word quote. The 6-word quote is, dreams are what make life tolerable. And tolerable means like I can stand it. Right? Like if you were, if you couldn't stand something, it would be like, oh no, this is too hot, or oh no, this is too cold, or whatever, right? Oh no, this is too hard. All right. Well, when life is too hard for you, what this quote is saying is that people that have a very, very bad life, very hard life, they go on because of one thing. They go on because of dreams. So dreams are very, very important. And if you're a player that can't really make the team very easily or whatever it may be, dream, all right? And you'll be able to get to the next day. You'll be able to go from day to day if you can dream and then live out your dreams and then make your dreams come true. All right. So go for those things. Dreams are very, very important things. All right. Let's start with the elementary workout. And then I'm going to quickly go through these and then go to the challenges, talk about the movies, of course, and talk about the motivational quote, and then talk about the NBA basketball. If there's anything that you want to speak about outside of that, let me know in the comment section. We can talk about it as always. All right. Well, tomorrow I start a workout, and I offered all my times to everybody because I want to. One, I need to make money so I can keep the program going, but I also have time on my hands, right? And I want to try my hardest. So what I'm doing is I have workouts at 7:30 in the mornings on weekdays, possible for private sessions, all the way through 2:30. And sometimes they are there, sometimes they aren't there. But then we have this thing at 4 o'clock. Then after this, we have something at 5 o'clock to 6. So I'm basically working from 7:30 to 6. But then on weekends, I decided to add those times, and I'm going from 7:30 to I think it's 2:30. All right. And for right now, all my weekend times, besides the 7:30 in the morning time, are taken. So how many straight groups is that? The 9 o'clock group is taken, 10:30, 12, and 1:30. So every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, all the way throughout the entire rest of this year, I will be doing workouts. And the one group that I just signed up, they have 3 different groups together actually, and I'm wondering how they're going to react because I've never met these kids, and I'm going to tell them that they have a few different choices. We could have fun and just do whatever, or we can strive for the stars, basically. All right, and I don't know what they're going to choose, but I have a feeling that they're going to say that they want to strive for the stars. They're going to say that they want the NBA, that they're going to want to try it. But I'm going to try to explain to them like it's not fun. All right, it's not fun for most people. And if you can work hard, even though it's not fun, you're going to be pretty good. But if you can work hard and it is fun, you're going to be great. So let's again see if you guys can work hard. All right. We have again my person going every single day for our private sessions is Dylan Davini. So I'm really focused on him right now. He's going to do it from now all the way through the end of the year. And we've had so many bumps in the road, and he basically can't post videos. So today we started doing planks for every post that he doesn't do. He has a minute of planks. So that, I mean, this morning he had 9 minutes, I think it was. Yeah, no, he did a couple. So he had 7 minutes of planks, and he was dying after like a minute and a half, dying. All right, and I told him he has a choice to either strengthen his core or to post the videos. So we'll see if he improves. He keeps saying that he wants another chance. He told me like 2 weeks ago he wants another chance. Oh wait, no, I'll post him. No, I'll post him. No, I'll post him. But he keeps forgetting. Again, I don't know if he's watching. I told him to watch these. He doesn't watch them. All right. What's up, Gavin Dodge? All right. Well, he's having trouble posting, but so is Leandre. So is Gavin. All right. And I realize what I'm asking you guys to do is pretty hard, but it's not impossible. All right. It's not impossible. So let's see if we can do these. Let's see if we can take the drills and hey, just film them for like 2 minutes. If you feel like doing it for the full 10, do it. All right. For elementary, we have the autonomous workouts. That's where the player has to. The players are ranked after doing a workout of their own. All right, and I usually put a workout out there to do for 10 minutes, and then I judge to see who could focus the longest. And then judge ranked dribbling, retreat explode drill, step ups to shots, baseline sweep finger roll, and pick and roll layup to create. All right, those are the drills for elementary. Let's again see if you guys post them. Looking through the post for our YouTube playlist, who has been posting again? Oh man, I don't know. Hey, listen, I may be working out kids for the next. How old am I? I'm like 39. I'll say I want to do this for 40 more years. Okay. For 40 years, I'm going to ask kids to post videos of every single workout. In that 40 years, I'll probably have probably 2 kids do it. And those 2 kids will go to the NBA. And everyone else will say, well, those 2 kids were just special. All right. I know you guys can do this. And if maybe one of those 2 kids over those 40 years might just be right here, right now. I have been doing this now for 8 years, but I haven't been asking you to post all that time, right? So will you be the first group and the only group? I think that this is just impossible for kids. Anyway, let's see it posted today. We have Armand posted the Chastain challenge for the last 3 days. He posted, and then Dylan, that was like 3 days ago. That's about it. So I mean, it's all stopped basically, and I'm sure that you guys have school, you guys have like other things, but I'm gonna keep pushing you guys. All right, because that's my job, is to get you there. My job is to show you which way to go. And if there's a bus that's going to take you from LA to New York, and you have to get there, before, like, let's say, I don't know, a year or whatever. All right, I'm going to go a certain speed, and if you make me slow down, we're not going to get to New York in time. So I'm just going to keep going. And if you're like, well, you're going too fast for me, then I'll be like, sorry, you lose. All right. And if you want to get on the bus and then get off, then try to run and get back on, then try to get off, then try to run and get back on, well, the bus is just going to go on without you. Right. So, but I will never slow down the bus for you guys. I will never just dumb it down and just say, oh, no, you're good. I will always stay true to my word and saying, if you follow this, you'll make it there. So however many days that you've missed, we started the book on August 30th. That was the first day that you were officially starting the book. Today is the 11th. All right, so far, again, you guys have missed 12 days. If you guys haven't posted one video or 1 day's worth of videos, you've missed 12 days. All right, and while that's not going to stop you from making the NBA, if you keep adding those days up, it will. All right, and they just add up and add up and add up, and you might one day reach a tryout for some college where you miss it by this much. And I bet you that those 12 days would have helped, especially when the next 12 days would have helped even more. So what are you going to do over the next 12 days? What are you going to do over the next day? Can you guys post this stuff? I really wish that you guys could. We'll see. Anyways, I bet you if I threw some money on it, you guys would. All right. Whoever posts gets $100. The next post. See, so now maybe you guys are thinking, oh yeah, I want to maybe do it now. And that's how people are, right? If they won't do things for themselves, they will do things for money, or they will do things to prevent from getting hurt. So like consequences, like running. But they don't do them for themselves. You have to do it for yourself. All right. $100, man. Hey, next person that posts, it's all you. All right. Anyways, next drills. Middle school, we have pick and roll, retreat to pass, jump stop to corner option, jab to 3-option jumper. All right, shots to box outs, Lana's moves, and one-on-one post. All right, those 6 drills. If you don't understand how to do it, you can check our webpage. Again, Limitless Hoops, under the video section. Type it in. It should show you a video on it. And then you can do it, or you can at least explain it. So if it happens to be smoky outside, put a video camera on you, explain it. And only film about 3 minutes of these drills, and then you guys can do it. Next one is high school. Bang shots, 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle, pick and roll split to drive, heads, tails, chair dips, and knee jumps. Knee jumps are great. It's the best thing to do if you ever want to dunk. All right, we do about 25 of those, where you get on your knees, jump up, land on your feet, and then jump again and reach high. Then you want to repeat that. All right, those are all the drills possible for the day. 6 per grade. All right. Again, make sure you guys do them. And if you need incentive, I don't know. Again, give yourself some incentive. Say, if I do this, I don't have to do push-ups. Or if I do this, I'll make myself some ice cream. Or if I don't know, just ask your parents, can I get $1 if I do this? Because it's really going to help me out. All right. And if you can do it without, you're amazing. All right. Next thing we have is the NBA. All right. We're still in the NBA playoffs. Right now, the Clippers are beating the Nuggets by 5 points. And it's the game number 5. The Clippers are up 3-1, probably over, but the Nuggets have come back before. We're going to see if they come back again. Michael Porter Jr. is a little in trouble because he said that he wanted the ball more. And a lot of people pointed out that he's really bad on defense, and he's very, very young, and maybe he shouldn't say that kind of stuff. I do like his audacity, but yeah, he shouldn't say it in front of the cameras. He should say that to his teammates and the coach, and politely say it. All right, there's ways to say it, and you can say it like bravely, like, "Hey guys, I want to win." People took that out of context. Oh no, it wasn't the context. His words were okay. It was when he said it, and who he said it to. Because why would he say that to the media? Does the media control the team? No, his coach does. So you only say it to the media if you're like calling out your coach. Basically, if you want your coach fired. All right, and let's say that he was right. Let's say that Michael Porter Jr. is absolutely right. By him saying that, he increases the odds of his coach getting fired. By him saying that, he increases the odds of his fellow teammates getting traded. Or he at least increases his odds of like creating some division within the locker room, where if you were in the locker room alone with just your teammates and you yelled that, they wouldn't hate you. They might be like, "Hey, let's go. No, you don't need it. You don't need it like that. But if you said it outside, it's like gossip. And now your teammates are like, "Dude, you just called us all out in front of everyone." Like I can take the teacher writing an F on my paper and marking it down in red. But what I can't take is the teacher marking an F on my paper, marking it down in red, and then putting it up and for everyone to see and going, "Look at this idiot right here." I mean, because what's the goal? The goal is supposed to be, I'm supposed to get better at writing papers. Well, embarrassing me in front of everyone is just going to make me hate you. All right. So it's like that. So what he did was like that. And because he's young as well, it's not his place to do that. And even older players wouldn't say something like that, not in that way. All right. I can't do the workout today at your house, Ben. Oh, okay. Anyways, let's move on. Now it's 28-23. That game's still going. Later on, we have a game 7, Boston Celtics and the Toronto Raptors. Again, I love game 7s. I'll be back in time to watch that one after our workout. Yeah. All right. So I'm definitely going to watch that game tonight. I've been watching JJ Redick. He has a podcast, and it's so cool because like he has NBA players on there talking candidly about a lot of stuff. And it's so neat because we've never really had this access to the NBA players before. And he's speaking to them about just like real stuff, and they give their answers. And one great thing that he talked about, before I get to that, where was I going with that? He was going to talk about, I'll just go to the next thing. He was talking to Kevin Durant, and he asked him what he thought about Drew Holiday not making the all defensive team. And he was like, "Yeah, that's stupid because Drew Holiday is probably the best defender in the league." Because I look at that list of the all defensive team, and I could probably score easy on all those guys. He goes, "But Drew is like a hard person to score on." And he goes, "And he's so smart. He does things that people don't really notice because they don't know the game of basketball." He goes, "So we should have NBA players really vote for this stuff, not really people who don't know the game." I thought that was very fun. So it's like we're all learning the game in such a deeper depth now. It's like your friend tells the teacher that you deserve worse grades. It is like that. You got plus 14 on the Raptors. You think the Raptors are going to win by 14? Man, I'm really going. I don't know. I am going for the Celtics, but again, I don't want the Celtics to win it all because of the Lakers. But it would be cool to see the Raptors win too. But just because they lost Kawhi Leonard, that would be nice, like a really nice in your face. Anyways, though, but I was going to talk about the Drew Holiday thing, and the show of it is they're just candidly talking about guys that they think are amazing because they're doing the defensive rotations correctly, and it reminded me of some parents asking why their kid isn't playing, and I'm trying to tell them that their kid isn't doing the right thing. They're like, "Well, my kid scored 4 straight points," and I'm like, "But your kid wasn't in the right spot on defense." And I told him to be in the right spot on defense. And if he doesn't do that, I'm going to have to take him out to teach him the right thing. So he doesn't just do something and then get rewarded for doing the wrong thing. basically. And they're like, well, I don't understand that. I'm like, well, because you don't come to our practices. If you came to our practices, you would understand this very easy concept of just being in help side. And your kid isn't getting that. So now during games, what I do is I don't just tell the kid. So this is like the opposite of what I just said. I don't just tell the kid that he's wrong. I tell the entire crowd. And I scream it really loudly so that the parent can understand what I'm trying to say. And then they will look at their kid and say, the coach is saying to be in the middle. Why aren't you in the middle? And then now they will understand why I took them out of the game. So I'm not just coaching the kids now, I'm coaching the parents as well. So that's a very, very strange thing. But it's what I have to do because the parents pull the strings as well. So knowing what good defense is and bad defense, good defense is not just stopping your man. Good defense is knowing the right rotations. Good defense is talking. Good defense is this. Good defense is being able to guard 1 through 5. And it's all these different things. But now in the NBA, the defense is like who gets the most blocks, who gets the most steals. I told you guys what I thought about blocks. If you go with your hands like this and you don't block the ball, it's probably a better play sometimes than actually blocking the ball. So stats aren't really everything. All right, let's go with the story of the day. And again, I wanted to mention something about the podcast with that guy, but I really forgot what it was though. But if you guys have seen that podcast, let me know in the comment section. It's really cool just to find out what the NBA players know, because we have never had this in the history of the NBA where we get to hear what the actual NBA players are saying, and they're so knowledgeable. It's like they know so much about basketball, and we realize how little we know. Now I know more than you guys do, but they know more than I do as well. All right. That's why Drummond and Whiteside aren't great at defense. Yeah, they block shots and then Drummond gets rebounds. Drummond's okay though, but yeah, they're very, very big guys. But they say that at the end of games you get to see who's the best at defense because they will take certain guys out of the game because they're not good enough on defense. They're just getting stats. All right, if you try to throw a pebble into a glass from 10 feet away, you might not succeed. But if you threw 10 pebbles at the same time, you'd make at least a few. So remain flexible with your options and desires, and don't allow tunnel vision to keep you from your goals. Never depend on just one thing or just one day as the impetus for your success. What that means is this. What it literally means is this. If you have a glass that's far away and you took a rock and you try to make it in and try to make it in again, you took 10 shots. You might never make that. You might make one. But if you took all 10 rocks at the same time and try to throw them in at the same time, you make like 4. And why is that? It's just how numbers work. All right. So if you try multiple times, you're just bound to do it. So for you guys, what does that mean for you guys? It means if you want to go to college to play basketball, you can. Period. All right. Every year, usually, I will take a few kids that want to make college, and I will email every single school in the country. But only if they're a player that wants to go to any school for basketball. If you want to go to any school, you just want to play college basketball, it's very, very possible. And I ask every single school, do you want this guy? And I ask it to them so that it seems like I'm only writing them. So I'll say their name, and it's just one button that I press, but it says their name, says their school name, says their city, all like in a complete sentence. So it sounds like I'm speaking to them like, "Hey, Coach Wooden, how you doing down there in LA?" Like that. And so they write me back, and I get so many emails back. I write all 9,000 coaches, the head coach, assistant coach, and some other people in their program. 5 per school. I write them all. D1, D2, D3, JUCO, everyone. I get so many emails back, even though we have probably one of the worst teams in the whole area, of a bad area. They still write me back. And our players who aren't very good, even in the tapes that I send, I'll send like a video link. And like for Bradley last year, I sent a video link. No, two years ago, I believe. I sent a video link of him playing with some girls on our team. And the 2 girls, Lana and Emma, they did better than Bradley in that game by far. Bradley was like a non-factor, but he's 6'5", and which is not huge for basketball. But I sent it to every D3 team and NAI school in the country, and JUCO, and he never played high school basketball for 1 second. He couldn't make the team. We got 5 offers for him. 5 people said yes, send them. And I said, did you see the video? And they're like, yeah, it looks like a project to us. And they were excited to have them. If you try this much all the time, you're bound to make it sooner or later. It's like shooting shots backwards. I mean, if you throw a whole bunch, you're gonna make it sooner or later. All right. So give yourself a chance. But where this quote also hits is that you can't just do one good thing on the court. You can't just be a shooter. You can't just be a dribbler. You can't just be a rebounder. If you can do it all, now whenever the coach needs something, he's like, oh, I need a whatever he says, you're gonna be like, that's me. Defender, right here. Shooter, right here. Free throw guy, right here. Clutch guy, right here. Dribbler, right here. Score, right here, baby. All right. Whatever you need, you can do. So you want to practice on it all. All right. You want to be able to throw all your pebbles in there so that no matter what happens, you're playing the game. All right. So don't settle for just being less at certain things, or don't try to just be great at one thing. Try to be great at it all. All right. So you have as big a chance as possible to make it. All right, and especially if it's just for one sport, you don't want to try to be good at every single sport. Now you're going to suck at all of them. But trust me, give yourself a chance. You can also use this for girls, but I wouldn't suggest it. If you ask like every single girl, someone's bound to say yes. But don't do that. Don't do that. All right, what do we have? Got they just have good stuff. Oh yeah, okay, said that. All right. Next up, we're doing our challenges again, and so what Dylan and I are going to do is this. And you guys get to track it. I'll talk about it every day because no one else is my guy. Right? Only Dylan Deviney is my guy because I don't know if the rest of you guys even care. If you care, you can show me by posting your videos in the comment section. So if I have anyone else, you're my guy too, and I'll talk about you. But for right now, I only know that Dylan is trying to do this. And he keeps failing every single day, but I know he's trying. If you're trying, let me know. If you're trying to post videos every single day, let me know. But I cannot tell, but I know Dylan's trying. He just can't do it. It's very, very hard for him. So he films them every day that we work out. So I see him film it, and he doesn't get the videos up there. He might get 1, maybe 2. And he says his internet connection works. He just forgets. And it's really weird. He's not focused. So now what we're doing, because every time that we try to do something, something gets in the way. Whether it's the smoke, whether it's vacations, whatever, that gets in the way. And I feel like something's trying to hold him back. He has so many things working against him. But so I tried to run him, but we couldn't run because of the smoke. So we can't do that. Then we tried to do push-ups. Oh, he can't do push-ups because his wrist hurts. He didn't say that, but his dad said, no, I don't want him doing push-ups. So I'm like, what can he do? So we just changed it to planks. And I'm sure his mom's going to come back to me tomorrow and say, no more planks for him or something crazy. But we're doing planks. And there's 9 different things that he has to do. Again, those 9 things are the 6 workouts, the 6 drills for the day. 7th one is the challenges. 8th one is the monthly homework. So this month is epic drill. And then 9th thing is the movie. So every day he doesn't watch the movie, and he has to post a review on it. So he has 9 minutes of planks every single day. We split it into 2. And the way that we're punishing him is he has to do 4.5 minutes of planks, or however many like the half number is. So 4.5 if he does nothing. 4.5 minutes of planks. And whenever he stops, if he stops at like 2 minutes, then he has 4 more minutes to do. Starts at 1, then he has 2 more minutes to do. So it stops at the halfway point. And then we do 2 sessions like that. So he doesn't have to do 9 straight minutes. We like break it down. And again, it's killing him right now, but we're going to see if this makes him better. And if this doesn't work, then maybe he really does have no chance. So let me know if you guys are interested in joining Dylan, and I will tell you how he does tomorrow. And you guys can even track it. Check our playlist on Limitless Hoops, our YouTube playlist, and see if Dylan posts. Who thinks he's going to post? Do you guys think he is? All right, we're going to see if he posts. The movie one should be easy. Again, we filmed 2 of the drills, but guess what happened on the 3rd one, or the 4th one, I think. His phone went out. So I was like, dude, I told you the universe is against you. I was like, you charged your phone all night long and it just went out? And he's like, no, I didn't charge it. So he's in his way. All right. And we're going to see if we can somehow, some way get that guy to make it to a high level. Anyways, today's Friday, our last day of the isolation workouts. If you're going to that, I'll see you there. If you're going to be online, I'll see you then. All right. Anyway, see y'all soon. Peace.